So how a poetry slam works is each poet's gonna come up here and spit a poem, but with a time limit of 3 minutes. There's a 10-second grace period, so if you go to like 3:11, you get a time penalty, which sucks. All the poems have to be your own work, and the poems will be scored, which is an impossible task. It's dumb. We have to do it. It sucks. So, audience, what your job is tonight is to do your best to sway these unswayable judges. So if you hear a poem you really like, you're feeling it, and they give you a score of like a 7.4, what are you gonna do? And if you hear a poem that just melts your brains and there's confetti coming out of your nose, and they give it 10s, just straight 10s, what you gonna do?
Yeah!
And keep it going for Colette.
That's my teammate.
In high school biology, I asked my teacher what chemical reactions cause the sharp pains of heartbreak. Eyes wide with a dash of disdain, he informed me that I was a hippie. And despite my best protests, he had a point. For instance, I currently attend a liberal arts university in the rolling Blue Ridge Mountains. My most life-changing moments usually involve a tree. I have 2 nature tattoos and am determined to eventually grow my own food. With yearly pilgrimages to grassroots music festivals, flowy dresses, face paint, the whole shebang. I can feel my friends snicker when I start doing yoga poses in public and have been a vegetarian for political reasons since July 2009. I've noticed the most resistance when I refuse to eat barbecue and bacon, an American delicacy, the bloody diamonds of the South, but you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm an herbivore. Crazy for kale, I get excited for farmers markets, foods that aren't processed, no GMOs, low sodium and organic bargains. Avocados are my comfort food. Hiking trails and hot vegans get me in the mood. You can saute my locally grown vegetables, if you know what I mean. And this might sound extreme, but so are triple bypass surgeries. See, I have high cholesterol at age 20. Saturated fats oozing out of our organs, chemicals we can't pronounce, and a nutrient shortage. Dodging dirty looks when asking, is there cheese in this? I keep hearing that obesity is killing us. See, 1/3 of Americans will develop diabetes in their lifetime. The most expensive disease on the market. It makes sense why pharmaceutical companies are trying to profit. They say 1/4 of what you eat keeps you alive, and the other 3/4 keep your doctor's pockets bulging. Getting hard for bonuses like clogged arteries, even though every minute a person is killed by heart disease. Masking chronic fatigue with caffeine and sleeping pills. Buckets of beef swimming in bacon grease. They push animal carcass on us so lovingly. It's no wonder the meat industry gets 75% of food subsidies. See, food deserts are hard to swallow, y'all, when gun violence is more common than fresh produce. We are overfed and undernourished. Free reduced lunches filled with synthetic chemicals to feed corporate profit margins. Meat plants treating workers like animal scraps. Interchangeable and disposable as chicken fingers, but the truth is chewy. It doesn't sit well in my stomach, especially when the livestock industry is a greater contributor to climate change than all of our transportation combined in a land of such abundance. No one should go hungry. And I know our grocery stores are overflowing with poisonous pesticides. Antibiotics disproportionately served in neighborhoods that are gentrified with health disparities as the lunch special. It's time to sink our teeth into something a little healthier. Vegetables aren't just for hula hooping yogis. This isn't meant to exclude you. Nah, this is a human rights issue. Food justice is for everyone.
What we got, Coraline?
Okay, we've got a 9,